Madmechanics. I'm Drew, a Madmechanic myself, and today we're here to talk about motorized bikes. The motorized bike I have here, you see it's a Huffy Schwinn. The engine she has on her is a 80cc motor, but we did the head on it. She has a racing head. This is some stuff I ordered online. I got here the intake. We got here velocity stack. Now we got this intake, but I'm not going to use this because when I had this intake, I realized that the hole for the port is smaller than the one that's on the head. So rather than use that, you're not going to see it now because I have it on, but when I take it off, you'll see it. This is the one that came. And if you notice here, the port is actually the same size as the one that's on the engine. So I'm going to use this one today. This is the one we're using, the shorty intake. They're both racing intakes. There's one last thing. The gasket. So that's the stuff it came with. So let's go ahead and pull her off and get her going. It's not too tight, but you can use a 10mm. It's also a 10mm. I'm just using that because that's closer for me. Just remove your carburetor. Now, if you also want to see how to build a motorized bike, I actually have a motor brand new in the box that I plan on doing a build, so you can go along with me and build your bike while I build mine. So go ahead and order your kit, and we're going to be building a motorized bike together.
Where did you find that?
Some kid back in town traded the van for it, straight up. I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
I have a 100cc motor, electric start, and I'm going to be showing that one, unboxing it and then doing a build on it. That's the old intake. See how that port. That's the old gasket. We're gonna go ahead and use this gasket that came with it, which is the factory gasket. It's not really a bad gasket. It's not torn. If the gasket's not torn, you can reuse it. I'm just gonna use the new one. If you're curious, the carburetor that this is a speed carburetor. That's the name of it. If you see the one with the black case on it is the NT carburetor. This is the speed carburetor. You have to remove this air box and then you want to replace it with the velocity stack. I've been building motorized bikes since 2008, so if you have any questions, feel free. So because of the size, it's best to just put it together ahead of time and then fit it after you put it together. Okay, she's snug. Then you just want to tighten up the carb. So I have here my 10mm. Just to make sure she's tight, so I'm not using a Phillips to tighten it. This will get it more snug. sure that carb is snug. And see, you could always fight to get that intake in there if you want to use it, but I suggest just using a screen in order to get it in the frame. And I'm gonna be having a ride. We're gonna take it out and see how the bike rides and see how she runs. I'm just gonna be flipping this around, but I'm not gonna hold you for that. We're gonna take her outside and then see how she runs and see the speed of her. We have a speedometer up here, so when I clock the speed, I'll actually be able to tell you. I'll be getting a GoPro soon so we can go on rides. Anybody who's been watching my videos and any of my Sterling people, just stay with me. If you like bikes, then you'll be building bikes with me too. But I also have a lot of new videos coming out in different videos in a big different field. I thank you for subscribing, watching, and liking. And please stay with me, and I'm out. Peace.